We are back with the San Diego Padres franchise mode here in MLB 20 the show. And since MLB 21 the show is coming out in the very near future, in less than a month at this point, we're just going to do a season per episode, and you'll see how we're going to format each one here in just a second. Real quick, just going over the roster. I mean, you know most of these names if you've been here in the past, but I mean, you got names such as Chris Paddock, Mackenzie Gore, Kyle Schwarber. You got Brian Reynolds still on the team, Andrew Vaughn, Akil Baddoo, Johnny Swan, Perdomo, Julio Rodriguez, Jose Castillo, Brett Castilla, Chu Min, Ranger Suarez, Luis Patino, the man right there, Daniel Vogelbach, and Paul Goldschmidt, I guess, is on this team as well. Yeah, I'm just going to go through this entire season, off-season and regular season. I'm going to make some moves in free agency, and yeah, we're just going to see how this team does in the sim, because my main goal in this series, I kind of wanted to make Fernando Tatis Jr. the greatest of all time, and we really couldn't do that with just playing, 7 seasons, so we got to keep going here. We're going to start off by re-signing Andres Munoz, our absolute killer out the bullpen, the flamethrower we used to call him, absolute monster. He's a 93 overall. I think he started like at 67 when we started this franchise mode. Absolute monster. Mackenzie Gore, of course, the man which this series was built around, other than Fernando Tatis Jr. We're bringing him back. Goldschmidt, Springer, see you later. In free agency, Dustin May goes to the Reds. Sixto goes to the Giants. We got to make some more moves here, bringing back CJ Abrams to the team. Luis Patino, I guess, but like he wasn't great. He's been mostly just a bullpen arm the last couple years because Brett Castilla was a lot better than him, so I don't know about that. John Wilson, want to bring him back. Great guy out the bullpen, only 25 years old. Same with Johnny Swan. I do believe, was he the Robles trade? I could be mistaken, but yeah, we got Johnny Swan a couple years ago via a trade. He was great. Trey Cabbage, I guess we'll bring him back too, but yeah, there's Swan. Gonna get a solid deal to probably be in the rotation this season. And then there's Trey Cabbage, 29 years old. It seems like he's been a forever prospect at this point, but he's an 80 overall now, playing third base. I don't know what we're going to do with him. Then Tommy Portillo, I guess we'll bring him back as well. And there's Drew Waters. I think we're going to bring him back as well. A lot of these prospects, of course, will come back to this team. Our minor league system is absolutely amazing, but there's really, at this point, no point in trying to rebuild because we've won just another World Series coming off that. And yeah, let's get in free agency. Michael Fulmer signs with the Braves. Key Brian Hayes goes to the Reds. Corbin Burns goes over to Oakland. Bo Naylor will head on over to Kansas City. Josh Rojas going to the Giants. And yeah, those are the moves so far. And then JJ Bleday will head on over to Anaheim to play for the Angels. And wow, Ronald Acuna gets 10 years from the Pittsburgh Pirates. Garrett Stubbs goes to the Giants, but who cares? And they go get Cody Hosey. Oh my, the Pirates are stacked. And Joey Gallo is going to get traded to the Indians, and a very old Joey Gallo too. Yeah, really for us in free agency, I mean, the team's basically going to stay the same. We brought back a lot of the key pieces, but we've got two really good veteran third basemen right now in free agency. A 35-year-old Nolan Arenado. I will take 1-year deal, $19 million. I mean, hell, dude's an amazing hitter. He can play third base for us or even play first. Jorge Alfaro goes to the Cubs. Can we get the deal done? No, there we go. Nolan Arenado. Welcome to the San Diego Padres. We're going to see what we're going to be able to do with him here. Of course, Andrew Vaughn's playing first base. Chris Bryant's playing third, so no DH obviously in this version of things. And I think we're going to get rid of Andrew Vaughn. Yeah, he's all right. 28 years old, though. And Luis Patino, 27 years old. Both these guys just really don't have a spot on the team, for being honest with ourselves at this point. And we're going to get a really good deal here, just a second, from the Boston Red Sox. We're going to try to get the number 3 prospect, Chang-Ho Chen, the pitcher from South Korea. Dude looks like an absolute monster. He's already a 70 overall at 19 years of age. Hell, I want him on the team. We can really progress him well down in our minor league systems. I mean, we've brought up guys such as Chris Bond, Johnny Swan, Castilla, Mackenzie Gore. We've brought up a lot of really good pitchers, and I think Chen can be the next one to follow in their footsteps. And yeah, of course, Chris Paddock's still on this team, leading the pitching rotation. You got Chris Bond and Mackenzie Gore. Obviously, those are your top 3 pitchers. And yeah, 70 overall, 19 years of age for Chang-Ho Chen. Really excited to see what he's got. Again, only a 4-seam, curveball, sinker, changeup, but it should be all right. The big thing for me, 70 overall at 19 years old. Incredible. Jazz Chisholm, our guy, will go over to Baltimore to play for the Orioles, one of the better shortstop in the MLB at this point. And then Jesse Winker will head on over to the Rockies. He gets traded for Randy Arozarena. Cole Tucker will sign on over with the Mets. And Anthony Rendon, Tony Two Bags, will head on over to the Seattle Mariners. Still a 92 overall for one of the better third basemen right now in the major league. So so this will be our starting lineup to start off the season. We're going to go Reynolds 1, Tatis 2, Trout 3, Bryant 4. We're going to play Nolan Arenado this season at first base, batting 5th. Kyle Schwarber still at catcher 6th. Julio Rodriguez at 7, CJ Abrams at 8. And then we're going to get to the starting pitching rotation right here. We have Bond, Gore, Paddock, Swan, and Castilla. I think I'm going to start Mackenzie Gore first, just because all around he's just a little bit better than Chris Bond. Had a better season last year, and I know Chris Paddock is coming off the Cy Young season, but if you look at the overalls between Bond, Gore, and Paddock, I think we gotta go here with Mackenzie Gore. Last season, 2.96 ERA, very good for your ace. For the San Diego Padres, again, we're just going to be simming through. I'm just going to show you guys a little bit here of what happens. This is the opening day here in San Diego. Oh, we got the nice PS5 graphics. And yeah, real quick, so for MLB 21 The Show, coming out in less than a month at this point, really pumped up for that game. We're going to have a new franchise coming out. We're probably going to have 2 main series on this channel, dedicated to franchise, and then another one for Diamond Dynasty. So just be on the lookout for that new franchise. I don't know what team I'm going to do yet. We'll probably end up doing a straw poll for that, so be on the lookout for that one. And then I have another series idea we're going to do in franchise. But yeah, we're just going through the season here, just simming, currently 44-17. And now we got the draft, and we got a really good prospect here in David Koo. 88 potential, we'll take it. 69 overall, great. He's playing left field. Really like that addition to the team. And all around, we got a pretty good draft class coming in. We're going to sign all of these guys to contracts. Really excited to see how they will turn out in the future. And now, again, just simming right here before the end of the first half of the season, coming up on the All-Star game. The Padres doing very damn well for themselves. 67-26 so far in the season. Going to finish this first half out with the series against the Kansas City Royals, looking pretty damn good. 69 wins and 26 losses. As for our All-Stars, we got Chris Bond, Johnny Swan, Brett Castilla, and Chris Paddock all making the All-Star game. Where you at, Mackenzie Gore? I do not know. That's not a very good look for him. He's supposed to be our ace on this team, but really pumped those guys get to be in the All-Star game. CJ Abrams will probably make it. Chris Bryant, probably not. Tatis, obviously, best player in baseball. What can I say? I mean, last year batted 348, now batting 319. Still incredible. Julio Rodriguez won't make it as well, but still, we had some All-Stars on the team, which is very nice to see. And yeah, we're just going to finish out here on this season. The Padres 113-39, an absolute domination of a season for the Padres, just continuing their success they have seen for the last, 6 years at this point. Absolutely incredible. They're looking really good now, heading into the postseason. And here are your standings for the NL West. You got the Padres in first with 120 wins, then the Rockies, Diamondbacks, Dodgers, and they're the Giants. They have been terrible this entire series, and they are still terrible. But the Padres, you see in the top right, are the consensus #1 team in baseball, and they will be starting off their postseason taking on the winner of the wild card game, which will turn out to be the New York Mets. These two teams have had a really good rivalry over the last couple of years. Of course, Josh Naylor is now a Met. We hated him over here in San Diego. Not in real life, but of course in the game, he was absolutely god-awful for us. Now he's hitting 38 home runs a year with 111 RBI. I mean, dude's an absolute monster apparently now. The Mets got third in the NL East, and we're just going to sim through this series. Game 1, the Padres looking very good, and 99 overall, Chris Bond will be heading to the mound, and the Padres will get the job done, and Bond picks up the wins. The Padres are up 1-0 here in the NLDS. Game number 2, Mackenzie Gore will take the mound against the Mets. Can we go up 2-0 in this series? Tie ball game, 5-5 here in the 9th inning. Can we get the job done? And we lose at home, and we lose game 3. So we're heading on over now for a game 4. It's win or go home for the Padres. It is an elimination game here at Citi Field. Oh my goodness. All right, we're backs against the wall here. We got to come out with the win. Can we get the job done? We're down 1-0, down 2-0. Oh, okay. That's the season. So the New York Mets get one back here on the Padres. Of course, they eliminated them a couple of years ago in the NLCS. The rivalry continues, I guess, between the Mets and the Padres. All right, that's the end of the season. Tatis wins MVP and the Hank Aaron Award. Not surprising. I mean, look at this stat line for Tatis. 322 average, 47 home runs, 129 RBI. He is the best player in baseball. Back-to-back MVPs for El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. And then winning your Cy Young will be Chris Bond, 16-4 record, 2.53 ERA with 252 strikeouts. Johnny Swan had a really nice year too, 2.38 ERA. Could make the case for Johnny Swan Cy Young, but Bond will pick it up. And the Washington Nationals, Manny Machado finally wins the World Series with the Washington Nationals. Our good old bud and Manny Machado will get the job done. They beat the Tigers in 5 games. And yeah, that will do it. The San Diego Padres get eliminated in the NLDS against the New York Mets in 4 games, and the Mets go on to lose the Nationals in the NLCS, and then the Detroit Tigers would go on to lose the Nationals in the World Series. And folks, thank y'all for watching episode number 168 of the San Diego Padres franchise mode here on the channel. Just let me know if you did like this this concept of doing the Padres series. I really can't do a full series just doing game by game and series by series like I used to, of course, with the new game coming out in less than a month at this point. So we got to figure out a way to get this one going into the future with doing less episodes, and I think this is going to be the format we're going to be using for the rest of the series. So again, folks, thank y'all for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Also, don't forget to leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Thank y'all for watching, and Mamba forever.